Court stays execution of Texas. Man, David Leonard Wood, a critical analysis. The clock was ticking, the needle was prepped, but at the 11th hour, the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals intervened. David Leonard Wood, convicted of the horrific murders of 6 young women in 1987, received a stay of execution. But what does this mean for the victims, the justice system, and the very concept of capital punishment? Give a like and subscribe, leave a comment. David Leonard Wood, now 67, has been a resident of Texas's death row for over 3 decades. That's a lifetime spent behind bars, a stark testament to the severity of his alleged crimes. This isn't the first time Wood has faced the executioner's door, only to be granted a reprieve. In 2009, a stay was issued based on claims of intellectual disability. These claims were ultimately rejected, leaving Wood to face his impending fate once more. The cyclical nature of these legal battles raises questions about the thoroughness of the initial trial and subsequent appeals. The current stay, issued just hours before Wood was scheduled to die by lethal injection, is shrouded in mystery. The court's order offers no specific reasoning, simply stating the execution is paused until further order. This ambiguity fuels speculation and raises critical questions about the evidence being considered. Is this a genuine attempt to ensure justice is served, or a last-minute maneuver driven by political pressure or public scrutiny? The lack of transparency is deeply concerning. Wood's case is unique in its longevity. Had the execution proceeded, he would have been the longest-serving inmate on Texas's death row to be executed. 32 years and 2 months incarcerated is a significant amount of time. This raises the question, at what point does the punishment outweigh the crime, especially when doubts about guilt persist? The sheer length of his incarceration adds another layer of complexity to an already disturbing case. The murders that landed Wood on death row are undeniably gruesome. The bodies of 6 young women, Rosa Cascio, Ivy Williams, Karen Baker, Angelica Frausto, Desiree Wheatley, and Dawn Smith, were discovered buried in the desolate landscape near El Paso. The details are chilling. Authorities allege Wood lured his victims into his vehicle, drove them to the desert, sexually assaulted them, and then brutally murdered them. The sheer depravity of these acts is almost incomprehensible, but allegations alone are not enough to justify execution. Despite being a repeat sex offender, Wood has consistently maintained his innocence. His defiant statement, "I did not do it. I am innocent of this case. I'll fight it," echoes through the years. Is this the desperate plea of a guilty man, or the genuine cry of someone wrongly accused? His persistent denial, coupled with the lack of definitive evidence, casts a long shadow over the entire case. Can we truly be certain of his guilt beyond a reasonable doubt? The pursuit of DNA testing has been a central battleground in Wood's case. In 2011, a test on bloodstains from one of the victims' clothing revealed a male DNA profile that did not match Wood. This is a critical piece of evidence that demands further investigation. Yet, the Texas Attorney General's office has consistently opposed further DNA testing, and courts have largely denied Wood's requests. Why the resistance to uncovering the truth? What are they afraid of finding? Wood's attorneys argue that authorities focused solely on Wood as a suspect, neglecting other potential leads and evidence. This tunnel vision approach to investigation is a common criticism in wrongful conviction cases. Did the authorities prematurely close the case, blinded by their belief in Wood's guilt? Were other viable suspects overlooked? These are crucial questions that must be answered before a life is taken. The Texas Board of Pardons and Paroles denied a request to commute Wood's sentence or grant a reprieve. This decision, while not surprising, represents a missed opportunity to re-examine the case with fresh eyes. The board's refusal to intervene further solidifies the perception that the system is more interested in upholding a conviction than ensuring justice. This is a dangerous precedent. The David Leonard Wood case is a complex web of accusations, denials, and legal maneuvering. The stay of execution offers a temporary reprieve, but it also raises fundamental questions about the justice system. Was Wood truly guilty beyond a reasonable doubt? Was the investigation thorough and unbiased? Was all available evidence properly considered? The answers to these questions are crucial, not just for Wood, but for the integrity of the entire legal system. The death penalty is the ultimate punishment, and it should only be applied when there is absolute certainty of guilt. While we dissect the legal complexities of Wood's case, it's crucial to remember the victims. Rosa Casio, Ivy Williams, Karen Baker, Angelica Frausto, Desiree Wheatley, and Dawn Smith were young women whose lives were tragically cut short. Their families deserve justice. But justice cannot be achieved by executing a potentially innocent man. True justice requires a thorough and unbiased investigation, one that leaves no stone unturned. The David Leonard Wood case is a stark reminder of the flaws and potential for error within the criminal justice system. We, as informed and engaged citizens, have a responsibility to demand transparency and accountability. Here's what you can do. Research the case. Delve deeper into the details of the investigation, the evidence presented, and the legal arguments made. Contact your elected officials. Urge them to support independent investigations into potential wrongful convictions and to advocate for reforms in the criminal justice system. Support organizations working to prevent wrongful convictions. Donate to or volunteer with organizations dedicated to providing legal assistance to those who may have been wrongly convicted. Share this video. Spread awareness about the David Leonard Wood case and the broader issues it raises. Leave a comment. Share your thoughts and opinions on the case and the death penalty. Let's work together to ensure that justice is truly served and that no innocent person is ever wrongly executed. The lives of the victims demand it, and the integrity of our legal system depends on it.